Hola, amigos, and bienvenido, my bendejos, to the Prepping in the South show. I'm not going to do much talking this episode. It's going to
Yes,
be
he
my
is. He
boy
gonna do a lot.
here. We never know. But let me start off with something. Today is Liberation Day, right? Liberation for America. Give me some dap on that. Give me some dap. Liberation for America. Canada has already said we're back off tariffs, if you will. Now, other countries are doing some other things, but still, it's the beginning. One other thing, get ready, people, because one of two things is fixing to happen. We, the United States of America, have two carrier groups in the vicinity of Iran right now. We have B-52 bombers, B-2 bombers. I think the USS Georgia nuclear submarine. We have aerial refuel, C-130 refueling units. When you mass a force like this, two things happen. One, a country backs down, or two, the shit is about to go down. Point blank, end the discussion.
Yeah.
We've issued Iran an ultimatum, stop what they're doing. They gave us a FU letter. So, this is what's fixing to happen. Before I get lit and talk some bullshit, I'm Alabama White, and I'm going to
Country
turn
Black.
it over to my boy Country Black here. We're going to go.
We're going live. Hey, huh? Anyway, back live here. Like Alabama White was saying, a lot of problems is about to go down, and a lot of issues going on over here in the Middle East, and this getting real bad because apparently Iran's not going to back down.
They said they're not.
They're not going to back down,
they're
and
not.
Trump's not going to back down. So it's already going into. So he said 2 months. It's already going. It'll be
2 months.
2 months.
A couple weeks back.
a couple
or a
weeks
month.
back.
Oh, yeah.
So
a while
I mean,
back, yeah.
so the middle.
We're
So the
moving
middle.
stuff.
Yeah, we moving stuff.
Carrier
strategy.
groups, guys. Carrier groups, yeah.
Yeah, I mean they
That's the
the
real
United
shit.
States getting ready to bring the heat, and I can feel it. We're gonna end up in World War III. I thought I'd probably never see it in my time. I thought it'd be somewhere down the line, but
Well,
farther
see.
down. But we'll see. But things are progressing and it's getting real, about to get real physical and serious.
Trump also pretty much has given Israel the right to just do whatever. Like Biden. Biden was holding them back. Trump's
yeah.
like, do what you got to do.
And yeah, you're right. And
Do what you
Israel
gotta
is
do.
back in the Gaza Strip.
Mhm.
They backed off. They backed out for a couple of days. That's only cause they started bombing them.
Man.
I mean, this is getting out. You know, if you haven't been following this in politics, you don't know about Israel and Palestinians. This has been going on. This war been going on since, oh my God, the end of time.
Read the Bible.
Yeah,
Read the Bible.
It's biblical, and also I've been dealing with this with prepping going over 20-some years now. I've been watching military and how strategy and people taking fold and how things going on in the Middle East. You know, they really, if it's left up to them, they want us all dead.
Pretty much. The Muslims, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and death to America. That's what they chant.
They, if you don't watch, guys, watch the news. They burn the American flag and chant death to America all the damn time.
All the time.
All the damn time. It's going to be Israel first, and who comes second?
And we next.
So if y'all don't realize that, then you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
You
So
wake up and see what's going on this planet.
you need to wake up.
Let me tell you something about Iran. Iran, they're a little more. They're not like Iraq or Afghanistan.
Well, that's the Persian. That's the Persians. They were.
Yeah, but this pack they got going on, the Houthis.
That's in Yemen. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
the
support the
Yemen.
Houthis,
Yeah, they
yeah.
want. They're a little more aggressive than
Yeah.
they.
Yeah.
I mean, cause they shooting shit off at the out at the Red Sea
From
at the neighbor.
Iran and from Russia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Yemen.
In Yemen, yeah, but from Russia. No, I'm saying that they're using Russian supplies and.
Oh yeah,
Iranian
well you know you're right. Russia is feeding them.
and all that. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Russia's feeding them. They say they're not, but they are
Yeah.
because and Iran do not want over there, our ass over there at all. Period.
Oh, and they've interrupted international trade, which is one reason we're over there. One thing that the United States does that people don't recognize since World War II is we protect world trade. Without the United States Navy, you think pirating is bad already? Pirating would be a 1,000%.
Yes.
Oh my God, what was that movie Tom Hanks did? It would be like that all the time, guys. That's what the United States Navy does, and we don't charge people for that, which is also part of an agreement after World War II, which makes us the big guys, and that's a, well, I think it was the Bretton Woods Agreement, but that was part of our deal. But even Trump's made a comment like, no one pays us for that. So that's one of the reasons all you stupid, non-knowing people who think that we're just a bunch of bullies with forces and naval bases around the world. One reason that
We have
is
to.
is
It's a
we
must.
protect trade, and that's how
Yeah.
international trade is commerce keeps going. But I will digress. I'll let you keep
But
feeding.
you know, you are right. We have to have some kind of stable, stability in this country. If we just let it, if United States right now, we say right now, back away and get out, we pack up and come back home, and just say let the world take care of itself,
World fall apart.
it'll fall apart.
World fall apart.
It'll fall apart. It'll be a fucking war. Somebody's gonna drop a nuclear bomb.
China
you
and
know.
Russia would be ruling
They,
everywhere that we're not.
Taiwan, it won't be nothing. They'll
Oh,
take over.
China
Yeah.
is today or yesterday in the day doing huge major naval drills on the outskirts of
Oh,
Taiwan
yeah.
right now.
Right now, yeah.
Right now, guys, it might be. We talked about this 3 years ago. They might. The one thing. Remember Muhammad Ali with the rope-a-dope? Remember we talked about this. If we get involved here, all of a sudden China does this here. You always got to keep an eye on China, guys, because if China goes in, what happens if we decide to fight it? Because we could say, "Screw you, Taiwan," but then the world will be different, and because they will
Can't do
control.
that. We can't
they'll
turn our
control
back
the-
on them.
So right now, if we get in a war with Iran, and all of a sudden China makes a move, which don't think they can't, dude.
It's called divide and conquer. They start thinning us out. Once they start thinning us out,
You better buy some damn groceries, people.
yeah. And then you start getting thinned out, you really start having problems.
If we go to
Because, yeah.
war with Iran, and Israel goes to war with Iran, and Russia which they've been stepping it up with Ukraine, and then China goes into Taiwan, dude, that's the shit.
Ukraine talking about,
that's the shit. The shit's happening.
yeah, 'cause Ukraine talking about taking, firing on Croatia. You know, I mean, it's just shit going on,
It
man.
might get heavy
It's
fast,
gonna be
guys.
real heavy. By the time it get hot,
And
nice
we've been talking
hot.
about this. We've been talking about this. And how does that react to right now in modern day America down here in the dirty South?
We down here deep in the dirty south. We down here in the bunker, we're on the ground about, I'll say about 20 feet.
Better buy your beer.
Buy your beer.
Better buy
Hey,
your
I
water.
like, you know, I like Stella Artois myself.
I'm a Miller Lite guy.
I'm gonna stockpile on this.
Hey man, better buy your beanie weenies and your Vienna sausages and your saltines. We've been telling you guys this because when stuff starts getting crazy, you're not gonna be buying no ribeye steak. Everything's still gonna go on.
It's gonna function for
Yeah.
a period of time up to 6 months to a year, maybe a year and a half. Everything's gonna be kind of function.
Everything's just gonna be more expensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be more expensive.
Unless we get hit. That's what we talk about because that's what
Yeah.
the United States has never
Well,
been
see-
dealt with. If we get an EMP,
That's what Iran is talking about delivering on our
watch
end.
this. Watch this. I did this as a function, as a visual. Watch this.
Yeah,
What's that?
ain't no pan cone.
That's some carrying toilet paper.
Yeah.
Now I did that because I knew we were doing the show tonight. Because let me tell you guys, they drop an EMP on our ass and you got to walk home, and you got to do your business. You don't want to go back 2 episodes. You don't want to have ticks in the ass. Remember that? You don't want
Yeah.
pine straw.
You know, you always pick up some gravel on the side of the road and rub that in your ass.
That works
to try to
really
get it
good.
all
let me
out.
tell you. Be
Gotta
walking
get-
all bow-legged.
Yeah.
Come on. Daddy, what's wrong with him? Oh, son, he ain't got no paper.
You ain't got no paper. That's what happens when you ain't got no paper.
And we don't have magazines and stuff anymore. You know what I mean? Everything's online.
Yeah, everything's online. Hey, hon.
Yeah.
She Too Long came in.
Yeah.
We talking to the killer crew.
Killer crew. Killer crew. But think about that. Used to, people had magazines and stuff like that around the house.
Yeah, I used to take a
Nowadays-
magazine.
Oh my
I'll
gosh, you
tear
could.
it out.
That
I'll
would-
rub it up real good.
gotta rub it
knock
up
the
real
jello-
good.
Yeah, because it'll cut you. You have to rub it up real good.
Pasted in like National Geographic.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh, they had thick boards and
Oh,
thick
my
paper.
God.
I had to step on them.
Now, let me see you wipe your ass with a laptop.
The mud is, and they ain't gonna go so well.
Oh, my
You're gonna
God.
smear it somewhere.
Hey, that's one thing. This is I remember
I used
watching
to love
a thing.
telephone book paper.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah, this is an honest story though. I remember watching this. I think it was on History Channel, or whatever. After Pearl Harbor, one of the things most people were doing, because they had a base there and there was some food and they had a little bit of provision. People were taking newspaper and they were rolling it to thin it out.
Yeah.
I remember watching. I think that was a major concern because you have to use the bathroom, people.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't go 12 hours or whatever, 24 hours without doing your. And that makes it an uncomfortable situation. I know this isn't a nice topic to talk about, but I'm just saying
It's a survival thing.
it's a survival
It's a
thing,
must thing
and you
that
better be prepared.
You need to know.
That's
if you got
World War
on the
II,
newspaper,
Pearl Harbor.
yeah.
And we don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
I used
See-
to know this lady, and I'll stop at it. She used to have, remember those that wooden dials? They were like, then they do step down.
Yeah.
And she'd have newspapers
Yeah.
on them. And you could just pick up newspaper because she would like have the weekly. 'Cause she's dead now, but this was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. She's one, but you saw so many people like that growing up. No matter if it was Chicago, Mississippi, or Georgia,
yeah,
or
yeah,
Alabama. People used to have
I
it.
done used
You don't
newspaper
have that.
before.
You don't
I
have
done
that
used
anymore.
Newspaper in Coldwater, Mississippi. I
You don't-
used newspaper.
I'm saying you don't have that stuff anymore now.
No, telephone book paper.
Yeah.
Telephone books. They used to hang those in the.
I used to just have stack, even old ones. You get a new one, you have a stack this
Yeah.
high, a telephone.
I used to hit people with telephone books.
You get, and that'd be a hell of a headache.
Big buck.
Wet. Yeah.
But just for a prepping thing, I do have in a galvanized can, trash can, brand new. I have piles of newspaper.
There you go. There you go. Nothing wrong with
A
that.
lot of people don't know about it. Now y'all do.
Now y'all do. But hey, I'm
You
just
know,
saying.
I'm dug in deep in Kentucky.
That-
What was it? In
That's
Kentucky today?
we're in the bottom part of
Bottom
Kentucky. We went north and took a left.
Yeah, somewhere.
But regardless, people, there's so many things. Y'all think this stuff can't happen. The things are going to get better with Trump in office, or things because so many people acting like they're a badass. So many people around the world don't want to be shown up, and there's also a struggle in the world. You got the
Water.
one world order, and then you got China and Russia wanting to control everything because China's controlled the world so many times throughout the history of the world, and right now they're not, and don't think they're not want to. So they don't like us. They're not our friends.
A lot of people
guys.
don't like us.
Yeah.
They said they smile in your face, turn around and stab you in the back.
Yep.
I've seen it before. But key is knowing, and this is what we try to produce this show on. Try to help people out there that don't know, don't understand, put it in a basic A and B situation, and this is it's right here in your face. You know, people out probably look at it and say, y'all know what you're talking about. Country Black, you know what you're talking about. And then one day you wake up, it's like, Country Black for Friday, Alabama, why said, this is what we should do. I should have been listening, I should have did this.
I ain't
It's
got
gonna
no
be a lot
toilet
of-
paper, and all I got a can of
Pine
Weenie
cones-
Weenies and
pine
$5.
You know, pine cones work great, but you can't use them while they're green. You gotta wait
And
till
they-
they pop.
Woo, green pine cone. Son, you wouldn't even, you might as well just go
Yeah.
try to, that'd be
Well, but
bad.
do like a dog, right?
Oh my God, but you
You
might as
gotta
well,
drag your ass on the
might as well
ground.
drag your ass on the ground. A green pine cone you used to throw at people. We used to have pine cone
Oh,
wars. You
cut-
do that
yeah,
growing up?
man.
Oh my, you
I'm
can
gonna
hit
left
one
a
in.
nasty-
Oh my God.
Nasty weapon
Fortunately,
on
I
my
used to
neck.
have a cannon. Well, I got these, God gifted me with these guns on my shoulder. Man, I used to have a cannon. Boom! Oh, that'd bring you to tears almost, depending, you know. So, all right, we're 14-12 in. This has been a good first episode.
Yes, it has.
I said we call it quits. Might try
We're
to
gonna call it quits.
do,
We're gonna come back and do another episode.
get this loaded
But
up.
get this loaded up. Hey, listen to it, people. Just wake up, see what's going on in front of you. Keep yourself safe and out of harm's way. I'm Country Black.
Peace out.
Peace. 2G.